Hello, students. Today we'll be talking about between and within subjects designs. Let's get started. We'll be covering three main points today. All of them have to do with the two families of designs we'll be studying today. The first family is between subjects designs, and the second family is within subjects designs. And in our discussion of them, as you can see from our outline, we will cover three main points. The first point is we'll make some basic distinction between these two types of designs. You will learn to tell the difference between a between subjects design and a within subjects design. And to be absolutely honest, once you get that difference, everything else falls into place. After we get that down, we'll cover our first family, which is between subjects designs. And we'll cover three main types of between subjects designs: single factor randomized control group designs, randomized multi-group designs, and then the most complicated type, matched pairs design. After we get that under our belt, we'll turn to the second family of designs, within subjects designs. So let's go. So let's start the meat of our lecture with a little game of let's pretend. Let's say that you and I and everyone else in the class is on a committee chosen by the Department of Transportation to determine which of two sign types is more beneficial to bicyclist safety. So we are on the Share the Road committee, and it's our job to figure out if signs are effective in keeping cyclists safe. So we've designed a study. We've got two types of signs. One says bikes may use full lane, and the other says to request green, wait on the line. So they both indirectly, they serve other purposes, but they also indirectly let drivers know that cyclists are around them. They need to watch out for cyclists. So we want to know if these are effective in keeping our cyclists safe. So we're designing a study. The independent variable is type of sign, and the dependent variable is the number of crashes. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these signs into part of a driver simulator, and we're going to have drivers sit in our simulator, and the simulator is going to have, we're going to have two movies. One is going to have one sign, one is going to have the other sign, and then we're going to have cyclists around, and we're going to see which of the drivers crashes with cyclists in the simulator. So our independent variable is type of sign, and our dependent variable is number of crashes. But wait a minute. We have a couple of ways that we can conduct this study. The first one is to have one group of participants go in that driving simulator, and these participants can watch both movies. So these participants would watch one movie first. The experimenter would write down the score, and then they would watch the other movie in the driving simulator. That is called a within subjects design. And the reason it's called a within subjects design is the design is held within or conducted within a single group of subjects, a single group of participants. So in this example, one group of participants would go through both of the conditions of our study. Now, we could also do this study a second way. The second way we could do it is called a between subjects design. And If we used a between subjects design, we would get two groups of people, and each group of people would separately do the simulator with each sign. So that's a between subjects design. And in that particular case, we would run everything the same as we would do for within subjects design. The only difference is that we would have two groups of participants instead of one. We have one, in this one, we have two groups of participants. Each participant only does one sign simulator. And that is called the between subjects design, because our comparison, our study looks at between the groups with the different participants, a between subjects design. So let me give you another example. Hopefully this should be pretty clear, but let me give you another example to help solidify it. Here's a between subjects design. And this particular design, we're interested in knowing which type of headache medication is better at reducing headaches. So we've got three types of ways we can that have been proven to reduce headaches. We've got acupuncture, we've got massage, and we've got good old aspirin. So if we wanted to do this with a between subjects design, we would recruit participants with a headache, and we would divide them into three groups, and we would randomly assign each participant to a different group. So that's a between subject design. We have different people in each condition. In contrast, here's a within subjects design. And in within subjects design, and if we wanted to do the exact same type of design, we could do that different methods of headache relief. So we would get a population of all headache sufferers. We would recruit a sample of people to be in our city, and we would put that one sample we recruited, everybody in the sample would go through all three conditions. So that's a within subjects designs. I'm sorry, that's a within subjects design because it's got the same people in each condition. So there you have it. That's what we're going to talk about today. Within subject and between subject designs. And the most important distinction between them is that between subjects design has different people in each group. Within subjects design has the same people in each group.